Hello, my name is Gary Metatron and I want to show you the new champion system with update 6. We are on the PTS, the public test server, and I have here a new character who has all champion points for veteran rank 14. You get at each veteran rank 5 champion points, and each for 200,000 exp. And the 5 champion points you can use on all your characters, so the maximum you get with the update 6 patch, if it goes live, will be 70 points. More points will not be given. So if you have 3 veteran rank 14 characters, you only get 70 champion points. Okay, now you can see in the left upper corner there is champion point, and this is green. The next point you will get is green. It's the thief, and this is because there are 3 areas: the thief, the mage, and the warrior. And here is the champion system. In this system you get each point for one of the 3 areas. So you get the warrior, then the thief, then the mage, then the warrior, then the thief, then the mage. You can't get only points for the mage or only point for the warriors. And here you see it. At 400,000 exp you get another champion rank point, so we have to grind a little bit or to get exp for quests, for PvP, and so on, PvP. And now we look at the warrior. Here is the steed. The steed under the warrior's influence. The steed boosts your heals and shield, and here you can spend points in the spell sheet or in the medium armor focus and in the block expertise. You can spend only 1 point at each of these stars, and if you use 10 points at the 4 stars, then you get some invariegation bash or shield expert or faith after you block an attack and so on, or reinforced. If you want to read these spells or these points, then press pause, because there are too many to read them all now in this video. You get an achievement if you use champion points. There was an achievement, and here's the lady. The lady gives you heals and protects you from negative effects. Here reduce the damage you take from damage over time effects. And here we spent 8 points, 9 points, and you see 4.9% and so on. And 10 points I spent, and so spell absorption is unlocked. Now I can use in Elemental Defender some points, or I can increase my armor in light armor focus, or at hardy, reduce poison damage I get, or I use 30 points and get critical leech or resilient or unchained with 120 points in the lady. If you go right at the screen, you can go to the next, the Lord, and the Lord grants you heals and improves your vitality. So you can get Bastion or heavy armor focus or quick recovery, and so more points you spend in 1 star, the lesser the effect will be. If you for the first point you got 1%, for the second point you got 0.6%, and so on. And here you see at 10 there is combat, medic, revival, determination, infusion. Press pause on the video to read the effects you get. I will show every effect for some seconds, so you have to pause very much. And here, this was the points for the warrior. There are now an effect. It's Enlighted. Your character is Enlighted and will earn experience towards a thief champion point at an accelerated rate into the next level. So you get an enlightenment for your leveling. You get faster experience if you Enlighted. And now this is the tower. The tower is in the stars of the thief. The tower raises your stamina and makes you more efficient with spells and abilities. Here you see there is Magician, Tumbling, Bashing Focus, and Warlord reduce the stamina costs and so on. In each stair area there are some good points for the Magician, for the warrior, and so on. So you don't need only the mage for the Magician, you for the wizard also. You can use from the thief, you can use from the warrior, and so on. Here is the lover, and the lover gives you stamina and accelerates your regeneration. So I spent here points at the Moon Calf and the Arcanist and Healthy, and now I spent 10 points and got the passive star Fortune Seeker. So there are other passive Synergizer, Treasure Hunter for quality in the chests, or improve movement speed, Wind Running. In the shadow, you grant stamina and help you elude your enemies. Here, reduce the cost of sprinting, reduce the duration of snare, fear, and distortion effects, reduce the stamina cost of moving while in stealth, reduce damage dealt to you when you roll dodge, and we don't have a 10th point, so we don't get a passive. We have to level a little bit. So we get Plentiful Harvest. Then there will be Merchant, Favored, Shadow Strike, Master Gatherer, so you can gather more crafting material faster. And now we go to the Mage. And the Mage, the Apprentice, increase your magicka and empowers your spells. Increase the increase your Flame, Frost and Shock. Elemental Expert, it's easier. Elfborn, increase your spell critical damage and healing. Or Spell Erosion, increase the amount of spell resistance. And then there are also passive skills: Spell Precision, Vengeance, Foresight, reduce the magicka cost of your next spell, and Arcane Well. Sorry for the bad English, I'm from Germany and I hope you understand this English. Okay, now we are at the Atronach. Boost your magic and trains your skill at arms. So here you can be Blade Expert, or Heavy Weapon Expert, or Staff Expert, or Bow Expert, and you get better in your weapon. So I use Staff Expert as a mage. As a warrior you should use Blade Expert, I think so. And at 10 points you get Retaliation or Riposte, at 30 points, at 75 points Tactican, and at 120 points Butcher. Light and heavy weapon attack deals 5% extra damage. Okay, and the last one in the mage is the Ritual. Grants you magicka and make your attacks more precise. Precise strikes, piercing, increase the amount of armor your physical attacks ignores, increase your physical damage, increase your damage with poison, and now at 10 points there is Opportunist. Increase the damage of your next physical attack. Then the Perfect Strike for critical, Exploiter, and Last Stand, Major Heroism, where you fall below 20%, increase your ultimate, and so on. So this was the champion system. If you have questions, write them under the video. I hope you leave me a thumb up and subscribe me, and the next video will be the justice system with update 6, so we will fight with NPCs and murder them and steal items from them. So I hope we see us soon. Bye bye!
Serpent lights the ancient sky, a thread of tainted stars. Evil still